Hey beauty babes, welcome to my channel. I am Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, today I'm here to share with you a new holiday makeup tutorial featuring the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette. Now I know I promised that I was going to be doing some more less glamorous, no lash required makeup looks. Not that this look requires lashes, but you know what I mean. But it is the holidays. The holidays are here. I've been really wanting to do a look with silver and pink, and I've really been wanting to play with the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette. I did, for those who might not have seen, do a review or first impressions kind of review of the entire Urban Decay holiday collection, including this palette with some swatches and things like that. But since doing that, I have not yet filmed a tutorial with it, and I really wanted to do it. It's been in my mind for a bit to do a look with silver and pink. I just thought it would be so pretty, so I decided I would just do this as a holiday look, and then we'd get to some more casual, work appropriate, daytime appropriate makeup tutorials after this. I promise you guys. Now I know this look might be a little bit intimidating with the pink. Not everybody feels comfortable wearing pink. I know a lot of people I've heard say they feel like you look sick or just strange. So definitely if you want to recreate something like this, you don't have to use pink. You could substitute it for something else, like a black, a dark brown, another color that you feel comfortable wearing. The silver could kind of go with anything, but for some reason in my mind I was thinking pink and silver. I really want to create a look with that, so that's what I did. Now for those who don't know, the Heavy Metals palette is in metallics eyeshadow only. There are no mattes in this palette at all, so I did pull in a few other matte shadows from NBA Cosmetics. They are my go-to for single shadows. So those are the ones I use, but you could use whatever you have on hand, and I believe that is it for this intro. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. I'm going to go in first with the NBA Cosmetics Pressed Matte Shadow in the shade In the Nude. I'm going to be taking that all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to be taking a fluffy blending brush into the NBA Cosmetics Pressed Matte Shadow in the shade Tranquil, and I will use this as my crease shade. As you can see, this is a pretty neutral shade, and as you can see, I'm just going to really diffuse and blend it out. That way it just helps the next shade I put down really stand out. Now going in with a slightly smaller blending brush, I'm going into another NBA Cosmetics Pressed Matte Shadow. This one is the shade Mulberry. And I'll be taking this into my crease as well, but not blowing it out quite as much. Now it's time to go into the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette, and I'm going to be going into the shade Punk Rock, and I'm going to be taking that and focusing it mostly on the outer corner of my eye, bringing it about a third of the way into on my lid. Next, I'm going to be taking the Royal LangKnickle BX-80 Brush. I love this brush for metallics and pressed glitters, and I'm going to be taking that into the shade Glam Rock, and this will go on the rest of my eyelid. Whew. Shade is a little bit flaky, and I'm getting a little bit of fallout in my eyes. And it's weird because when I swatched this one with the brush on my arm, it applied so well, but it's applying pretty flaky on my eyelid. I might need to spray it, or maybe just use my finger, but I really hate using my finger. So I'm just gonna keep working it with the brush. It seems to be somewhat blending out a little bit better now. That you just kind of have to keep working with it. So now I'm just taking a tapered blending brush, and I'm just going back into that shade Mulberry above where I applied that silver shadow. And now I'm taking a very flat, rounded brush, and I'm just gonna go just add a touch more of that silver shade Glam Rock to clean up this line, make it more precise and not so fuzzy. Just not so messy looking. Now I'm going to go back into the shade Punk Rock and just add a touch more of that back into my outer corner and blend and give a nice gradient look to my lid. Now here's what I have so far. And that did kind of leave me with the mess right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean that up, put on the rest of my face, and move on to my lower lash line. And I'm just going to be going in with two of the same shadows I used on my lid. I'm going to be first going into the shade Tranquil. Then with the smudgy brush, I'm going into the shade Mulberry, and I will be taking that a little bit closer, more tighter up to my lower lash line. Okay, so I feel like this look needs just a little something something. I always want to go to glitter, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Grind, and I'm just going to be taking that to the outer corners of my eyes where I put that pink shade. I'm also just going to pop just a little bit to the center of my lower lash line as well. Lastly, to finish off this eye look, I'm going to be applying lashes, and I'm going to be trying some lashes that are new to me. These are the Icona lashes in the style Love Story. They were recommended to me by my good friend Carol Lago here on YouTube, and she does have a discount code with them. I believe it's Carol10. I'll put that in the description box as well as a link to these if you want to check them out. But I just think they were so cute. I purchased them around Black Friday, and I love the packaging, and this is my first time trying them, so we shall see what they look like. So far the packaging is gorgeous. To complete this look, I'm going to be using the Vice lipstick palette from the Urban Decay Holiday Collection, and I'm going to be going into one of the nude shades. I'm going to be using the shade Back Talk right here. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it with the lipstick brush that is provided in this palette. I think this might be a little bit too pink for this look, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the shade Amulet and apply that over top. Alright, and that wraps it up for this holiday makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on this look. Will you be giving it a try? Do you have the Heavy Metals palette? And if you'd like to see me create any more looks with this palette, let me know which shades you would like to see me use. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes.